in case.
Thanks, bro. You never know what's gonna happen.
You don't. You don't, bro. Oh,
Finally caught your mindset with that.
oh, on the record,
Mm-hmm.
just in case, bro. But yeah, so Tesla, I'm really eyeing Dollar Tree. I know I've posted about like those bottoms and tops and stuff. Um, but Dollar Tree, is it showing me Dollar Tree? It is. So the director on what was that, Thursday, the 22nd? The director started buying shares. He didn't buy a lot. Um, but he upped his holdings again. So that's something else that I noticed that kind of put it deeper on my radar. Seeing some of the people on the inside start throwing money back in while we're at this low level. And the only reason a director would buy shares is because he might know a little some that can lead to it starting to move back up. Um, so that's another reason why I'm looking at Dollar Tree. We drop it down. Put on that extended out real quick. So we got our bullish engulfing pre-market candle, but I'm really looking for what's going to happen here as we start to actually round off that bottom right now and seeing if we can set up for inverse head and shoulders. All right, so that's what I'm really watching with Dollar Tree. Um, I already dropped it out earlier, looking at it on a smaller time frame. It's still one and the same thing. We didn't make a move all the way back up to that 106. So that's what looks like it's coming now. Even on the smaller time frame, we see that we have, a little flagging going on here after that move up. That can give us that kick. So I just gotta adjust my little line. That give us that kick up to that next resistance. So I'm gonna take some calls on that. I'm gonna take calls on Dollar Tree on that move. Take it up to 106 or 107 and get this week's because it's Monday. Get this week's and then go ahead and grab something that's about 2 months out or so, just for the bottom combo with the director increasing his ownership in the company and buying more shares. And we'll start to see if more people are on the inside buying. This you'll find out when they file those forms 3 days after purchase. So we'll see if any more buying comes in this week. They still don't have earnings for a little ways away, but here was the actual news too. All right, so we filed that form for it showing that he bought more shares. So that's what I'm gonna look at. We got a bull flag plus insider buying. I'm taking that. Moving along. Might make a post about that today. We're gonna go ahead and start flipping through and seeing what we see on other opportunities. FedEx. Check FedEx out. You missed the FedEx pop.
You know it's about to be time for FedEx and UPS. I
Yeah.
say like coming in beginning October, no, like mid October, and it's probably starting now. Jesus.
Yeah, I was looking at that 280, 286. So that held support at 262 nicely.
I'm with it on a pullback. Right now he's sitting at that, supply is rejecting that now.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Because we know as we start moving closer to holiday season and everything, those deliveries and stuff start picking up higher, higher, higher. FedEx won Logistics Company of the Year.
What will be your pullback to 64 to 65?
Uh, 267, really 266. I wanna see a deeper move back after that big move up. I'm not too concerned with I'm not gonna force it per se.
Right.
So I'm gonna let it come to 266 or so. That's what I'm looking at for now. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna neglect this intraday joint. I don't know how much more move we'll get intraday though. When we've already moved up. Uh, we've already moved up 2.5%. I don't know. We're really gonna look at moving up that much more today. So I'm gonna let it pull back. I'm gonna set alerts for it though. To the
Yes,
morning.
sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a little pullback, please. What's this? 268. Yep. Yeah. We'll see if we get that drop back down to 266. What else was in the dump? Dollar General.
Hey, Jordan.
Muted yourself.
Dang, I muted myself. What the VIX looking like?
Ups.
Nah, VIX. Oh, you hear me?
I just
My
pulled.
my phone going slow over here, bro.
No. Yeah, it's elevated right now.
Ooh. Can you put my baby on here just one time for the one time? Okay. What the hour looking like on her?
And we up today, ain't it?
Ooh, damn. Yeah. Yeah. They may drop the market just a tad bit more.
I like this. Yeah, 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 yeah.
She break that would be
We
good.
popped off that 18. Um, but it's still some strong move up. Like we could go ahead and hit the 19 level
Yeah.
tomorrow before rejecting. But that'd be interesting to see considering, like today is one of those rare days where SPY is up and the VIX are up at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And SPY, once you zoom out, you see it's just retesting that old support right now.
Yeah, that's why I said I'll be bearish on her once she crosses like 420.15 around there. I'll be bearish on her because that's her major support to take out the next liquidity down.
Shit, I've been bearish on it.
I know. I'm a bull.
Big
I
bears
know.
around here.
You don't
But
see
I've
me calling nothing now, do you?
been bears.
Everybody chilling. I'll
Uh,
let you be the.
but I think it's time to go
I'll
long
sit
on.
back and learn something.
Yeah. Oh, yo, stuff cutting in and out, bro. But I think it's long to go Netflix. What's your
You thinking
time?
about
Because with Netflix, I was
McDonald's?
talking about that the other day. Where just looking at like the bigger scale of things and looking at the increasing competition, the amount of debt the company holds, um, and the fact that a lot of their original move up wasn't so much due to them as a company, but the fact that everybody kids and everybody was sitting at the crib. That's what they gave that huge COVID move. And while all the other stocks were recovering, Netflix was still dumping. So looking at the areas of strength in the market, you gotta look at that. If for the longer scope, but if you're looking for like, okay, you're looking for like a next week type of deal. Um,
I think it's important to just wait for September to get past and maybe the first week of October. And then we can start looking like long situations.
them stocks don't want to go up.
Oh, man, stop doing them like that.
They don't want to go up. Oh, that was Jason. Somebody else asked the question though. Yeah, for a short term pop, I think this week overall across the board, we could see some shorter term bullishness before we continue our next move down. So keep that in mind. Like Netflix, yeah, we can see a move back up to 400. And that be the spot where we reject back down and then head to 370. Um, you want to see ideally us actually move and hold over this 386, which is Friday's high that we just happened to just reject today. Right. So we gotta actually get over these levels and not just reject them. You know, we can see that on a smaller time frame that we just came up, pushed right back down. So we want to get over these time frames, or sorry, these levels, not just reject them. For NVIDIA, right, that's a better look. So if you know the difference between Netflix and NVIDIA, they kind of look the same on this 15-minute, but we see that Netflix rejected that high, dropped back down, and now it's back in the middle, whereas NVIDIA rejected, came back, took it out, and now we're trying to hold above it. And we did dip back and below it, and then close back above again. So there's more potential on the video for that move to go back up. A lot of clear space up here back to 430, but yeah, shorter term possibility. Yep. Uh, Longer scope, you want to play into the bigger picture of things. You want to play into the trend, the overall trend. I don't want to force some. I don't want to force none. I don't want to force none. I be feeling like an artist drawing on the chart with the paintbrush. Good question though. McDonald's looking juicy too for more downside. Dang, so they somebody just sold $1 million. Somebody sold $1 million worth of McDonald's. Um, yeah, like that's what I like to hear. More downside.
Now, chill out. I'm gonna call you Jordan Basquiat from now on.
That's deep, bro. That's
That's
deep.
deep. I was saying, you don't want to send me the pictures.
I know.
Them things is tough, bro. I was staring at them for a minute. I was like, man, I wish I would have seen those in person.
Wow. All right. Yeah, McDonald's. That's what we want to see, right? We see that we're clearly, making these moves down. Attempted to make a higher high and hold here, but just ultimately rejected back down. And so moving further. And we're looking for those pullbacks higher to take the rejections and move back down and keep in line with the trend. It's always easier to swim with the current. So let that trend carry you. McDonald's is doing that. Let's look at Wendy's. Let's see. Burger King about to get sued. Interesting. So Wendy's is starting to curl back up. Looks like you're gonna end up making a bigger picture cup and handle. We'll see. That's something to just keep an eye on. If we can, go ahead and finish making that U up for a bigger swing potential. Since Burger King is getting sued, let's go look at Yum.
Hey, Jordan, can you elaborate on that? Burger King getting sued, so you're looking at Yums?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so Yum Brands. Um, let's see if I can get a list. They own a bunch of fast food chains. So I'm just looking at that whole scope of like if it's impacting the whole little area, even though it's specifically Burger King? Or is it just strictly, one little spot? All right. So you see like all the stuff
Anybody
they
ever
got.
you're smart?
You said you didn't know I was smart.
I said, anybody ever told you was smart? Nah,
Oh,
smart. Intelligent, intelligent, intuitive.
appreciate
Why? Why?
Why? There we go. Santana. Why, Bob?
it. Yeah, appreciate it. Yup. Yeah, boy. So, um, that's why I did it though. Just thinking in the same scope, like we did the other day. We were talking about, looking at as the Fed continues to increase rates, the economy continues to see some more issues. Looking at those discount stores like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, um, Ali, Five Below. You know, what's Ferrari doing?
Think about on DraftKings.
Yeah, football season just started back. DraftKings, I usually fool with a lot heavier once we're into February. They get that big Super Bowl pop. Um, but yeah, DraftKings does look good. I haven't looked at football season. Um, that's something to look at though. Like September to February, how does it normally do? That's a good thought. I ain't really thought about that before. Let's see. September shot up the whole first month and drop back off, and then here's February's move up. Okay, next September. Damn, them are dumped. So next September, completely dumped. Non-stop. Had a little February pop. 2022, September. Quick little shot up. Now we 2023. Inverted hammer on the weekly. Yeah. DraftKings don't have enough history for me to really make a move on it just based off the like seasonal patterns. But yeah, I do think that with the football season being back in effect, there's some opportunities there. Fox, Fox does a lot with broadcasting the games and stuff, so they might see an increase in revenue off of ads and stuff, commercials, since they're broadcasting those big NFL games. And we got a nice weekly trend line support as well. We can hold that as a higher low. Then we got some good potential for a move back up. Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice opportunity.
Hey, Jordan, can you check out Microsoft? I see Mo got his name as Microsoft Mo. Give him a little
I
juice on.
bet. Yeah, Fox looks straight. Uh, and you just take it out like that. That's a decent swing. Microsoft. What y'all see on Microsoft? I don't know what y'all see. What y'all see? What y'all see? Or
Blood.
since it's my live, I should tell y'all what I see.
I see blood.
Santana says he see blood.
Me too. It's about to break support. Body of candles.
Moody said he see blood. T. Hughes says approaching the key level. It is.
He said it is.
It is. All right, let's check this thing out. The 15 is support. Yeah, I just threw a line right. Oh, so right now, of course, we're still on. Well, not of course. We could have broke weekly low, even though it's Monday. We could have. Let's see. Let's see. What's the weekly low? Yeah, so we just came and bounced off the weekly low. Um, that's really what I'm gonna be looking at. So far, we've been supported by the weekly low. Patience, 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 patience. So it still looks a lot like SPY. And we can still look for a little quick bounce before the continuation down, like a bounce back up to 322. All right, bounce back up to 321. Before we start continuing down and heading back down towards like the 300 levels, 303, 308, 311. Right. So not neglecting the overall picture, not neglecting the short picture, but looking at it together. That's good looks though. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's see what's been making a big move today. It's on you. Tandem, Blink, Moderna.
You said Moderna?
Moderna had a big drop. Moderna had a
I,
big. You
I'm
out?
a little
Peace out.
mad at it. Peace.
yeah, I just wanted to come check you out. I knew you was gonna get on the charts and go crazy. See
Mine.
if I can grab anything for myself. All right, peace.
Peace, bro. Yeah, Moderna had a nice drop. But it's still holding. It's coming back to the support, so I'm not gonna short it just yet. Darn to be so
So it's
interesting.
cheap right now.
You said what?
So it's cheap right now, Moderna. Anything under 100 bucks is cheap.
We gotta let it get out of this demand zone. It don't look bullish, you know what I'm saying? But
No. Um,
that's the
looks like
only
it's
problem. The only problem I ever have with Moderna is that they'll fool around and out the blue be like, new COVID strand. And you know what I'm saying?
here we
Just
go again. Here we go again.
can't go too heavy on Moderna because they'll do some freaky stuff out the blue.
Oh, yeah, that's like I don't trust any of them. Pfizer, Moderna, but they'll make money on it.
Yeah, Pfizer. But Pfizer, like the other ones, they have seem like they usually have a lot less volatility. Like even on the news moves, like they won't go as crazy. Whereas Moderna will do some stupid stuff out the blue. Uh Pfizer been in the dumps too. Jeez
Uh-huh.
Louise.
I'm on call for October 27. I'm about to, I don't know, down pretty big on those. It just, I should have known better with that power speech. I shouldn't went up.
Where's your stop loss at?
The stop loss.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now. Stop loss 32.50.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
32.50.
today we hit 32.41.
Yeah. I got far out the money like 34, 35. I'm
Okay.
not looking for all 35, but at least if it can go back to 33, 44 again,
Yeah.
I can break even or something.
And you still have a month.
Yeah, a whole month.
Yeah.
That's two contracts.
Have you thought about averaging down or switching to a closer strike?
No, that's a good idea.
Yeah, bro. Reduce that risk. If you got like a 35 strike, for example, the odds of it getting back up there or close to the money are lower, but you can salvage the money that's on that current position, move it to a safer position, like a 33 and a half, for example.
You can do that with the current contracts, or you
Well,
have to
you
do
would you would sell it. You would sell the current one and then use the money to get the different
okay,
contract. Yeah.
gotcha.
But rather than take a bigger, loss, um,
Right.
put yourself in better position. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But that's a nice spot to have your stop loss, and we did bounce off of it today. So you got potential, you got potential. I had to do that with JD. Um, I had to look at cutting some, waiting on my reentry after it broke through. Um, zoom out. After it broke through these monthly lows over here.
Oh,
Yeah, I was expecting that to
well,
bounce up. You know, right now it's bouncing, but I'm um I'm waiting because I'm still looking for that to make that move back up with the time.
happy. Like JD, like those gap.
Yeah. But I'm trading that based off of like the past 6, 7 years. Usually the Chinese stocks have done real good on September.
Okay.
The past like 6, 7 years, JD, Baba, Billy. So that's more of so what I'm looking at. But you still got to cut. You know, even if we got time on them, we still got to stick to the plan. Stick to
I
the
like
plan.
Baba. I like Baba too.
See, that's what I needed JD to do. Side. Um, yeah, Baba looks good too. Baba looks good. Shoot, shoot. You especially gotta be ready to hop out when you fighting the trend, like us with JD or with Pfizer. You know, especially if you're gonna be fighting the trend, you gotta be ready to be like, all right, it's still dropping. I'm gonna take this L before it becomes, a bigger L. Target, lovely, love the continuation. Took profits on them puts already, but I will get more if you pull it back.
What I don't understand is that UNH, HUM, and they're all up there right now. They're all bullish. Moderna, J&J, and PFC are the ones that are like catching up a little bit.
I don't know if there's any new. Novavax updated COVID vaccine decision. What is that? Oh, so they about to be delivering dosages. That's opportunity. Let's see, Novavax COVID vaccine. Novavax, COVID.
This is the time, October, November.
Yeah. Um, Let me see, Novavax COVID vaccine. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. This ain't telling me what I really wanted to know. So what's this? European Medicine Agency, October. That's this. To PM. Which does it? I'll figure this out at some point. Europe to the side. September 21st.
Man,
All right.
CVS looking juicy too, man.
CVS.
Yeah. He's a little bit overextended on intraday, but you can wait for a pullback. If it breaks 72.50,
Oh yeah.
it's looking bullish right now. Even on the monthly, that big candle, it went a little bit above that the mid side of that previous candle. I want to say 60% of the previous candle. Man, we still got 4 more days, but
Yeah. Yeah, that was a sharp recovery right here.
Yeah.
Those two big days back to back that brought it all the way back up here. Now we testing that old resistance. You got your
Trying
gap
to
up here.
add it. I'm gonna add it. Add it to the list.
Hey man. Just keep it on watch, set that alert and keep rolling.
Yes, sir. We are a month into November contracts. December, like 78.
December.
Yeah, December, like 76 or 78 next contract.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Weekly look like we just working our way back up to 75.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that a trusting candle or is it a piercing candle on the monthly there?
What was the first thing you said?
Was a trust, the trust candle or was a piercing candle?
You say trust,
Yeah, trust.
thrust?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of that.
Usually when it goes above about 50% of that previous candle.
Put me on some. I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, let me find a picture of it.
Well, that's what I'm pulling up right now. It don't look like it looks like the thrust
All right, trust. Yeah. Yeah,
doesn't.
it's below. It's called the mid one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's way past that. So it's like definitely a piercing candle instead.
Yep. That's when it takes 50 up. But they got a name for everything, man.
Yeah.
I'll be between like, do I wanna man okay, cool. Let me add that to my bag. Thrusting candle. Yeah. Let's look at Walgreens if CVS is looking good. See what, ooh, damn. Hey, they red and dead, but they are at this support from 2012.
Yep. Put on the 4 hour. It's supposed to.
But I'm gonna look at them. I just pulled up the 12-month chart. We had a 12-month support.
Wow.
I don't know if there's anything going on with Walgreens to where they should be back down to 2012 levels.
Maybe just setting up. Buying the dip.
Man, 2012 is a big deal. It's a big deal. But opportunities nonetheless. Let me see if there's any news. What's going on, man? Walgreens. Walgreens closed. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. They're the largest U.S. drugstore chain. Okay. Their earnings is going, they're expected to report a decline in earnings. Interesting.
Leap.
Yeah, I mean, we gonna see. Because that timing still is important. But I don't know why it's so low. That brings us fooling with it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. Negative share.
So Jordan, check out briefing.com. I like that website.
Who?
Briefing.com.
Briefing?
Yeah, briefing.com. Check it out. It gives you like an update, like what's going on in the market and shit. It gives you like industry to watch and sectors that are hot or weak. And I don't know when they update. I guess they do it like every half hour, every hour, but they do updates on the market.
Appreciate you.
Very nice.
Man, putting me on. I gotta read all this. That's the strike stuff. You subscribe to them? You subscribe to them, or you just check out like the free stuff?
No, that's the free version. Just go on the three lines over there on the top corner and just check up stock update market. Yep. It tells you to watch what's going on,
Gotcha.
like the narrative of the stock market.
Yeah. More of a macro market look.
Yep. And I guess updates every half hour, every hour. Not bad website.
Yeah, it's dope. Telling you industry watch, advances and declines. Most of the NASDAQ is down, but the New York Stock Exchange is split.
Yep.
Well, split more compared to the NASDAQ. Bet. Let me look at this situation with Walgreens. I wonder why they dividend. I know they dividend ain't been 9% this whole time. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Like they just said, screw it, we just gonna increase our dividends and call it a day. But they've been increasing their revenue this year compared to last year, where they were losing revenue the majority of the year. And their income starting to go back up. Why the I was gonna say. Let's look at it. I gotta sit down and really dig into all this. Maybe. And this is 12-month low is 2029. Right now we're at 21.28. I mean, yeah, if you just want to do it off the strength, off the muscle, I wouldn't want to. But I mean, opportunity wise, you could buy that 30 call for like 2 years out. And if it closes below this 2012 low, that's only $1 away. Then you could just drop it off. And we breaking and closing below 2012 lows. That's just, if you want to go off the strength of that. But I don't know what's gonna spark some growth.
Yeah, those news they always come out of nowhere too. You think like article or they come out of nowhere. I don't like a yeah. Basically, top. Usually pre-market.
Maybe this earnings will do something for it, bro. That's gonna
What we
happen.
have for earnings? Like notable earnings this week. Is there like anything medical or is this semiconductor?
Let's see. It should be in the group in the earnings section. Um,
There's not a lot of stuff like the moving market.
nah, definitely not. We got Nike this week. Oh man, look at that. We got Costco tomorrow. We got Nike, Micron Technology on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's the one I remember though. Minecraft.
Yeah, there ain't really a lot going on. But Walgreens has it coming up in October. So maybe that would be a better time to possibly get it. See if that can be something that spurs it up. You know, that's the way you could play it. Uh, mm, mm, mm. I think this week when we get those little bounces and then we should start heading back down. Those little bounces of fake hope. Fake hope. Here's your chance to get those Lily calls.
Yeah, I'm trying to get. I do want to see that big gap fill first.
Oh, you want to come all the way back down here?
So I take a year.
Yeah, that's a big one now. Um, but if you did want to do something with it short term, I think that's your opportunity right there. Maybe take that. That's your opportunity.
In doubt, get out.
Hmm. You might see something happen with Clorox too. They just had a huge drop last week. They was red every day, dropped 9%. Um,
Wait.
yeah. I don't see I don't see the news relating to it for a 10% weekly drop. Clorox did some broader. They declared a new dividend, increased their dividend. Uh, yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. So, let's see. Are we at a decent level on Clorox? Just took out. Damn, damn. What? 1 month just dropped you all the way back down to last year's level, November 2020. But I got any questions though before we hop off of here? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for being active and communicating. What up with it, Ford? They're laid out looking at the charts.
What's good, man? Under the weather today, bro. Just trying to tap in.
Damn, feel better, bro. Feel better. Of
Yeah, appreciate you for real.
course. I'll send some chicken soup your way.
Oh, what was your take on that Joanne's chart I sent you? You had asked me what was the catalyst for the decline.
Oh, yeah. What you say? Like, just think it just came out at a bad time?
So,
It's a company I'm kind of familiar with on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Because they sell fabric and stuff.
Yeah.
But they had a IPO 2 years ago, and I think from my understanding it was just the wrong timing. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was trying to tap into a crowd during the pandemic, and it was a higher, more value than what it really was. And then once everything kind of settled down, that's what we saw this decline from the past year. And then I think the CEO just got let go. So I'm not sure they're trying to sell or what, but I just thought it was interesting. That's all.
Okay. Um, they haven't beat earnings in a
A
year.
long time.
Yeah. So that's one thing, just looking to the company's health. Um, and then the fact that they just, had that big change in leadership. They expected to do better in earnings though. They have a higher earnings estimate coming up for Q3 for some reason.
Yeah, it's
Um,
coming up. What, December? No.
yeah, it's December.
Yeah.
Yeah, December 12th. Um, mm. So their revenue was steadily declining, had a little bump up, back down. They just started profiting, so that's something to look at. Or their growth, sorry, their growth turned positive. Um, well, let's look at the net income. The net income is negative. Net income is negative. Yeah. I don't know. That might be a big part of it, bro.
Got you.
Is that they're losing money overall for whatever reason that might be, but people investing their money probably not gonna want to invest in something. Why the hell is they dividend 54%?
What's your experience with companies IPOing and stuff?
Let the
Like,
dust
do you get into that or
let the dust settle.
got you?
Yeah. The last one that I fooled with during the IPO was
Yeah,
United Wholesale Mortgage, and that's because I was working there at the time. But number one mortgage lender in terms of volume, number one purchase lender. Um, but it's no telling, bro, because there's a lot of stuff that'll have a lot of hype and a lot of people, trying to back it. Like all companies typically. But when it comes to what Wall Street is gonna do and what the big firms and funds are gonna do, I don't
yeah.
know. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Um, and so early when you first start getting into trade and investing, you want to go and buy what you know or what you like, but ultimately I want to buy what's gonna make me money.
got
And
it.
to be on the right side of making money, I need to be on the side of where the money is going.
Yeah.
Um, so I like to wait and see how stuff settles. And if something does perform very well, then you can let it come back down and pull back, and you can catch it on the pullback after that initial shot up.
Okay.
Uh, so like Snow was one that recently IPO'd. That was in 2020. And they shot up, shot all the way back down, dropped below IPO levels. So I don't really fool with them too much.
Got it.
Yeah, short, simple. Even now, this is below IPO level, but it had a lot of hype, and even this, like they beat earnings a bunch of times, had a big shot up. I stick to what has some history. Give me some history. Give me some history, some consistency. So, yeah. But I will say, man, it's opportunities. It's like anything else. There's always opportunity and ways you could do something. It's just IPO. you're going to want to put, if you got to choose between a new IPO and Apple, you want to put more bread in the Apple side if you're making a choice, because, risk wise, we know about Apple. We know what's up with it. We've seen the growth over the years. We know the leadership. We got all this data to back it as a strong investment vehicle. This new IPO,
Yeah.
Mauricio's muffins. Don't know nothing about Mauricio and his muffin company, bro. But it might
Yeah.
pop off. You throw a little bit. So
Okay.
so
That makes sense, man. Appreciate that.
always, bro. Always. Kim might Kim might invest in Mauricio's muffins. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all sliding through for the day. See y'all tomorrow. As always, y'all can shoot me a DM if y'all got any questions, comments, concerns. I'll look at them today. I'm out.
Appreciate you, fam.
Appreciate you. Drive safe.
Right, bye.
Oh, but be safe anyway.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. Hi, Labina, Alex, Alfredo, iPhone J, Laura, and Microsoft, and the Shay. Everybody, Steve, Boy, Tracy. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day.